Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in. And today, we're going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles have benched Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts. So it leads you to this question. Will the Philadelphia Eagles trade Carson Wentz this offseason? But before I answer that question, be sure to leave this video a like so we can help beat the YouTube algorithms. Click that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you guys will not miss a single video that I post. And stay safe out there. I know it's a lot going on and I just want to make sure you guys are staying safe. But enough with that. Without further ado, let's dive into it.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me with my music and she look a little proud.
Carson Wentz was selected number 2 overall in the 2016 NFL Draft by the Philadelphia Eagles, and he was named the starting quarterback from day one of his NFL career. His second season in 2017 was by far his best season of his career still to this point. He was on track and definitely top in the discussion in the NFL MVP race until week 14, where he went down and suffered a torn ACL against the Los Angeles Rams, which kept him out for the remainder of the season. Yet Nick Foles came in and backed him up and was able to lead the Philadelphia Eagles to their first Super Bowl championship with the defeat of the New England Patriots 41-33 in Super Bowl 52. The following season in 2018, Wentz was ranked 3rd overall in the NFL top 100 players of 2018. He was benched for the first 2 games to help in his recovery from the torn ACL, and he had a solid season until near the end of that season. Wentz suffered a back injury, and the Eagles left him on a bench for the remainder of the playoffs in the season, so he will not further injure his back. But going into his 4th NFL season, the Eagles extended him with a 4-year, $128 million contract with $107 million guaranteed. And in 2019, the Philadelphia Eagles were able to win their 2nd division title in his career and led them to the playoffs, where they eventually lost 17-9 to the Seattle Seahawks. Carson Wentz eventually left that game with a head injury in the first quarter after a hit suffered from Seattle Seahawks defensive end Jadeveon Clowney. Coming into this season, Carson Wentz continued to struggle throughout the most part of this season. He had some solid moments against the San Francisco 49ers where they were able to pull off a win, but Carson Wentz has been struggling with turnovers and sacks taken and total turnovers. He has 15 interceptions, 19 total turnovers, and 50 sacks taken. At that point, the Philadelphia Eagles benched Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts. Now, I originally thought Jalen Hurts was drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles to kind of play that Taysom Hill role where they would line him up in the backfield, line him up at wide receiver and tight end, have some wildcat formation, and do a lot of different things with him. But Jalen Hurts has continued his development as a quarterback in this league, and eventually he was benched against Green Bay in Week 13, and Jalen Hurts almost led them to a comeback victory against the Green Bay Packers. Then following that game, Jalen Hurts was named the starting quarterback for the Week 14 contest against the New Orleans Saints, where the Eagles eventually pulled off the upset and took a victory at home against the New Orleans Saints. And their coach Doug Pederson named Jalen Hurts the starter for this season. His career has been marked by a bunch of injuries and inconsistent play. 2017 to this point is still his best season. He still struggled to secure the football with a lot of turnovers and interceptions. I think a lot of that is based on the factor that he does not have a lot around him, especially at the wide receiver position, with Alshon Jeffery being hurt for the majority of the year, and he just is now getting back into the fold. Deshaun Jackson has not really been the guy that he has brought back to Philly to be. You got guys like Jalen Reagor and JJ Arcega-Whiteside who have not truly panned out this yet for the Philadelphia Eagles organization. But if everything stays course, it looks like Jalen Hurts could be the quarterback of the future for the Philadelphia Eagles. But that leads you to the question, should the Eagles trade Carson Wentz? I really think that they should trade Carson Wentz, but it's going to be a little bit difficult, especially with the money left remaining on his contract. There are a couple of quarterback needy teams as we stand right now. A couple of teams, for example, will be the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, the Chicago Bears, maybe the Washington football team, depending on how that situation works out. The New England Patriots as well, the Atlanta Falcons maybe as well. So you're going to have some potential suitors for Carson Wentz if the Eagles decide to pull him on the trade market. But I think if the Philadelphia Eagles plan is to go with Jalen Hurts for the future and going forward, I don't think they have any other option but to trade Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, to me, he still has talent. He still has areas where he can get better, but that I think a lot of what his struggles have been this year is due to the injuries to the offensive line, with guys like Lane Johnson being hurt. Jason Peters is probably on his last legs, and he's been dealing with a ton of injuries as well. And the only main consistent part of this Philadelphia Eagles offense is running back Miles Sanders, who has had a tremendous season to this point. A lot of the Eagles' failures this season is based on a lot of injuries and is based on a lot of inconsistent play from their wide receiver position and also some inconsistent play from Carson Wentz. Now, I'm not one that's going to sit here and blame a lot of it on Carson Wentz, but there are plays that he could have played better. He could have did some things differently, but I just really feel that the Philadelphia Eagles organization put so much of the pressure on Carson Wentz's back. They didn't really get so much talent around him. And I really think this era of Pederson and Wentz could basically be coming to an end, especially if they go with Jalen Hurts in the future. So I really think it's the best option to trade Carson Wentz, get off of that contract, and surround Jalen Hurts with some weapons around him, especially if you are going to name him the starting quarterback and have him as the future. So should the Eagles trade Carson Wentz? And do I think Carson Wentz's time with the Philadelphia Eagles is going to eventually end? I really think it is. I think it's best for both parties for them to split, especially with Wentz's contract left remaining and they're not sure if he's going to be the guy going forward. And also the way that Jalen Hurts has been playing since he's been in the lineup week 13 against Green Bay. The best option for both sides is to split apart and to part ways with each other. But that's my opinion on that. That's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to leave this video a like so we can help beat the YouTube algorithm. Comment your thoughts down below. And also subscribe to the channel, as that helps the channel to grow. And if you got into this part of the video and you are not subscribed, make sure you go ahead right now and click that subscribe button. And also click that notification bell so you will not miss a single video that I post. But that's all I've got. APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.